Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2, and welcome to an art stream. Hoot hoot everybody, how are you doing? Let's see who's here. It's already so chatty, so nice. Let's see. Here we go. Can have a look at. Here we go. Hoot hoot Mariah, hoot hoot Mary. Hoot hoot Lola. Hoot hoot Aiden. Hoot hoot Larissa. Hoot hoot Joe. Hoot hoot Lapis. I think that's it for now, isn't it? Welcome everybody. How you doing? Hi Chaco. Hoot hoot. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me alright? Can you hear the music okay? Is the music okay? Background and everything, I don't know. I never really get these where I need them. There you go. Yeah, I remember saying that, Lola. Your cat knows when they're watching me. They're a very based cat. They got good taste. And yeah, I'll be with you momentarily is a pun, same as my go live when I'll go live. Everything that I can say I can say into owl. Thanks everybody for joining me today. We're gonna be drawing a third character. We're gonna be rolling a third character for the challenge. I'm excited about this one. I've already got some feats that I want to pick out. Come to think of it, I don't know if I've had the actual challenge ready to go. So we'll see. Hoot hoot Natsu. Let me have a quick little look at the my challenge graphics so I can just pick out, because this time I'm gonna pick out my own one. Hello Lemon, welcome. Let's see, it's in the shorts and the drawing. Draw. Alright. Okay. And extra one. Yeah, got it. Okay. Alright. So, before we get to the artworking, I would like to address a little something. Hello, Nai. Hello, Jennifer. Some of you may have seen this news already, but I figured I'd summarize for those that may have missed it. Hello, Seal. So, some of my gen mates and senpai will sadly be graduating this coming month. The graduating talents are Kiri, Vance, Rhubarb, Reina Senpai, and Hu Senpai. They each have a graduation notice out, and there's also one from Globie official as well. Now, I won't be getting into it too much, as I feel like it's really not my place. This is a very personal matter to them. All I want to say in this matter is that I will miss them, and I wish them all the best for their future efforts and endeavors. They're all really lovely friends of mine, and have been wonderful and supportive colleagues in Globie as well. Now, I wanted to bring this up because I want to make it as clear as I can that I am not planning to leave Globie whatsoever. So in case anyone has been feeling anxious about this or the upcoming like teaser and everything like that, I just want you to know that I'm here to stay. As I've said in the past, I'm happy where I am, here with you all, doing what I enjoy. So don't worry little feathers about it, okay? What I will be doing, however, is changing the date of my birthday celebration. My birthday is on September 24th. And as you can see right here, Vance, My brother in Equinox is graduating on the 26th. So to me, it doesn't really feel right to be celebrating happy birthday and all that when so many of my friends are graduating. And I also want the spotlight to be on them and their last streams and everything else they got wrote up for you before they graduate. So I hope we can all support them and give them all the love they deserve. And that's why I've decided to move my birthday celebrations to the weekend of October 11th and 12th. That weekend will also be our 1.5 year anniversary together. So we can celebrate properly then. And next month, give the support to the graduating talents, okay? That's really all I wanted to say. Yeah, the weekend of October 11th. Now, my birthday is still on my birthday, but any big celebrations and stuff, I don't know. So I'm glad you understand. I'll still be, of course, I'll still be doing my thing here as usual and everything like that. And y'all can look forward to the teaser dropping well tomorrow for members and Saturday for everyone else. I feel like you need extra cake on that weekend for being kind enough to delay. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. It just feels like the right thing to do. And that's my birthday. Well, it would have been my 1.5 year celebration anyways. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thanks everybody for joining and thank you for hearing me out. Hello, Joanne. Anyone else that came in that I missed? Let's see. Joanne and Chaco I already saw. Right, Sue. I'm cursed the moment I find out about Globie, they all disappear. It's 5. We are 14 talents currently, so it's not all of them. It's all good. It's all good. I'm still here. What are you talking about? Let's go! Art scene. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Let's see. I'm checking something out. Let's see if you got any. I saw a question if their accounts are going to be deleted. No, the talents that are graduating, they're not terminated. They are graduating, so their accounts will stick around. And I think they all said in their own announcements on their channels. You can check out their announcements, their VODs of their announcements on their channels, and any more info coming out of the Globie official Twitter and YouTube account. But their accounts will stick around, but the memberships will be disabled 1 month in. Let's see. So today, let's put on a little bit of the oh no, my music, it's all gone. Man. Give me just a moment to find my music. What is this? Okay. Yeah, it's nice, but that's kind of the precedent of it all. If you're graduating, then you know things don't get taken away. Do believe what did they say? I do believe the member VODs, the members only VODs will become unavailable though, since the memberships are gonna end. Thinking about the cover with Hoop, yeah, it's for sure. Yeah, that one sticks around. Okay, let me find the classes that I had in mind, because this time I was gonna just do my own thing. Pick one, because I have one in particular that I kind of want to draw. So we're gonna call it a roll, but I'm picking. I'm gonna draw a barbarian. Let's see. We're gonna draw a barbarian. And we're also gonna draw, I don't know what race. I cannot decide what race to do. If we want to do human, human, elf. Maybe we could roll. I want it to be big and bulky. So half orc, human, half orc. Tiefling. I don't have a lot of time for the third character. Dragonborn would be fun otherwise too, but okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you the next one. Hello Marin, welcome. Hello Milana. Let's see. I want the extra to be specific one too. There we go, this one. So I want a barbarian that is a noble aristocrat. Hello, Quince. We have a quick look at. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna let you help me out, alright? I'll make a poll. I can't make up my mind between human or half orc aristocrat barbarian. There you go. You can help me decide if you want. I'm fine with either, but I wanna I have this one is gonna be a little bit sillier. The warlock cat was more on the serious side. Now I feel like alignment doesn't really matter much. Not for this one, not for the particular picture I have in mind. Alright, half orc it is. Thank you. Hello, Fernando. Welcome. Hello, Joey. Hoot, everybody. Okay. So, we've got an evil character, we got a neutral character. Let's make, because they're a barbarian, let's make him chaotic good. Lawful good would be fun. I don't think it really, like, the thing I have in mind, I cannot really portray it that well, so it's okay. Chaotic good. We have a neutral. We have an evil character. Let's make a good character. Da 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 da. And then it was erased. We're going half orc. All right, here's the character. In this order, I guess. Bill, you're making a full adventuring party. I only have enough time to do 3 characters for this challenge before the feature. Feature is on the last day of August, August 31st. So if you're joining in, get your pictures in before that stream, and I'll get you featured, of course. 3 is a full party. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Dang it. Okay, give me a mo. My tablet's not working. The tablet drivers are not working. Give me a mo. So, if the music is doubled and I haven't done anything to do so, does that mean I'm doubled now? Hi everybody, I think it's working again. Oh, you gotta refresh to avoid it. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Anyways, welcome. Alright, I had to reinstall everything completely. Only problem is that my startup is taking ages to get everything back up and running. I cannot wait until everything is good for me to update, and I might actually dish out for a professional license, because holy hoot, it is no fun having to wait this long just because your computer decided to update without you approving of it. So anyway, oh, of course, then it had to close all the references too. Welp. I did win from this cup. It's very true. Very frustrating though. Well, once everything is all good and everything, maybe on the starting like the beginning of next month or something, I'll take a mo to sort out my magic mirror. Do you play guitar IRL? Just acrylic sense. I know how to play the keyboard, and I have played a guitar once, but I do not own one or actively play one. Let's see. Let me look at the what did I type to find some references before? Man, that kind of took me out of it. I gotta head in the game again. Head in the game. We need to. All my songs are gone as well, so we're gonna do some battle themes. I gotta get into it. Gotta get into it. No. Sure. Let's see. I'm looking for Gonna say barbarians means a lot of muscle. You can't put the pro license on a business bank? I don't think so, no. Maybe there could be some tax returns in it, I don't know. But we'll sort it out. Okay, this is a pretty good one. We'll have a look at this one. You know what? Why not? This is a pretty good one. Yeah. Clemmies will strap you awake. I don't need strapping. I need to lock in. Let's see. Is it looking alright? Yeah, everything is doing okay. Alright. We got a tough hombre. We're gonna do an hombre. We're gonna do a guy. Because I'll sneak in a little bit of muscle practice, you know. Quick question, how can I submit my submission if I don't have the YouTube app? On YouTube, you can only submit it with the YouTube app. Sadly. Unless you have Discord. Then you can upload it via Discord. On the Globie fan Discord. I don't think the shortcuts are working because of the restart, but yeah. It is so tricky to find good, let's see. No, I had a it's so nice and peaceful. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Natsu. You could send it to the Plumods, Natsu or Miri, via the Discord. They'll send it over to me as well. Otherwise, yes, Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, or Discord. That's how it works. The YouTube submission only works via the YouTube app, at least. That's the only way to upload to community, as far as I know. And this might be even more fun if I do it like this. Anyway, half orc. Yeah, I kind of need a half orc to get some references. Half orc. Well, then that's all good, Quinns. You can just send it to, or let the Plu mods know. So what's nice is that half orcs are generally very big and strong as they are, and then add a barbarian class to that, they'll be very big and strong. And I guess we can just draw them however we deem fit. So okay. All right, let's do a little sketch. I haven't done like a male big muscles in a long time, so let's see. We're gonna do a little sketchy. We lost a bit of time with that restart as well. Okay, Lola. So we're gonna, let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's see. Needs to look fierce. I kind of have a little fun little in between thing I want to draw. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna try it regardless. Yeah. So I'm gonna rely a little bit on this kind of like the cartoony style that I've got going on so far. So I'm gonna do a little quick little guidelines for everything. Ultimately, I'm gonna rely a little bit more on the cartooniness of it to kind of bring it home, you know. But we'll see. So I want a really ferocious looking, like towering beast of a barbarian. But then have like some silly little aristocrat features and holding a little teacup. So you know where I'm going. You know where I'm going with this. I have to channel some of my previous, like, past World of Warcraft commission know-how. Orcs are kind of big, bulky, right? The general style of that game is very big, bulky, very cartoony in a way. Da, da, da. They got more. Oh, it doesn't loop that well. That's too bad. This is a pretty good battle theme. What about this one? Let's do it. What's this? Dun, 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 dun. Gonna use some this to really bring the eyebrows down. There you go. That's it. That's kind of more like it, actually. And then of course, like, very furrowed brows. Because this is how barbarians smile, right? This is how barbarians smile, like, roar, yeah, grump. The nose has to point down a little bit because it is we are leaning the head down a bit. Tiefling monk who fainted at the sight of blood. Oh, that was so funny. Another character. Wow, Nye, you're on a roll. For realsies. Okay, you know what? This might be even more fierce if we do it like dark. Like give some shades in here. Cat spoke with an animal companion. Give him a cat. Make it awkward. That was my plan. Heck yeah. Make it awkward. Aristocrat was a human, she was a joke, and she was literally based off a kind of person who demands to speak to her manager. Oh my gosh. Rolled a Karen. Yeah, right? Okay, no. Angie. Gotta have lots of... Where we go? There we go. Now they are not full-on orc, of course, because they are half orc, but still, do half orcs have hair? I guess they have. The half orcs are just all the human features, except they're they got a little bit more of orc in them too, I guess. So maybe this incredibly orc-looking mouth is not fitting of a half orc, but I'll play the tourist card on this one if anyone's like, actually that doesn't work. Shrug. I have less time to work on this one now after the good old the incident just now. Yeah, they got pointy ears, they got some green skin, have some tusks as well, but not as big as actual orc tusks, they just have like kind of lesser, I suppose. What else we got going on? Maybe give him a beer or something later, right? But I'm gonna, let's sketch this out a little bit. Gosh, musculature, right? Head small, chest big. Chest big, torso like waist small. This is the hourglass figure of they want to call it triangular, but it's essentially the equivalent of hourglass figure for the big bulky. Shoulder. Shoulder. Lots of biceps, very bicep, very bicep, brah, very bulky triceps, brah, you know, brah. You can get away with just having it something like that. It's gonna be like a bit of a chest and then kind of like this, yeah. Might want to change the face a little bit, but we'll see. Kind of like make the eyes be a little bit further apart. Well, after he does 200 push-ups, gosh, you know what? Those push-ups, man. These past days, or at least yesterday, everything was, you know, with everything going on. I channeled, you know what? I did a personal best in push-ups today. You guys want to hear? Been talking push-ups? Only if you want. I'm not going to be talking about, I'm not going to give you my gym stories if you're guys kind of like, no, actually, you know, we're good. What you have for lunch instead, buddy? You know. The shrug is always nice. Just general stuff. Flex to us. I don't know if I can with my arms right now. They're really they're kind of not achy but tired. Let's see what let me just get some stuff in here. There we go, and then kind of do the muscle groups, ribs here, and just this part. You know, they got the V neck, got the V waist right here. They still feel good there. Bam. And then we're gonna do like loincloth and stuff here too. Yeah, it's all good. You need the tea. All right. So like I told you guys, I decided to kind of stay on 100 push-ups once I reached them. Initially I reached them with like a set of five sets, so I did 20 push-ups 5 times. I got an orc, a half orc. It's a half orc. It's also reversed right now. I don't know why it's reversed. So I got to 100 push-ups with 5 sets, and I figured I don't want to do more. Like I kind of the next goal would be 200, I guess. But yeah, if anyone missed it, I've been doing like a push-up set, like a push-up, 100 push-up challenge for I think it started a bit more than 2 months ago, right? Beginning of June, was it? Yeah. Because I've generally had this kind of sedentary lifestyle, or like with work, there's been a lot of sitting around, not doing a lot. Hello, Jensen. And I kind of wanted to do some kind of workout or something that I could kind of do quick and easy, and it still at least get some exercise in. Because it's like kind of the more I've been like working on content creation, the more I've kind of been getting like kind of going out of shape, like kind of winded easy and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to get back into it, especially when I had something heavy to lift and it just kind of didn't want to, like it felt heavy. So yeah, anyway, I got back into it, and bit by bit started low, added more, a couple, like kind of stayed on the same amount for about a week or three or so like sessions, and then the next one. So in like 2 months or so, I reached 100 by doing 5 sets of 20 push-ups with a couple of minutes in between of rest. Did that a couple of times, and then I felt like either I add more to each, but I feel like the more push-ups I do, the longer it's going to take, and it's going to be less of a thing that I can quickly do. It's going to be a little bit more like, you know, you're going to have to put some time aside to get these push-ups done, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but not really why I started doing them in the first place, you know? So that was kind of a little bit like, what do I do with this, you know? So I decided to stay on 100, try to do them either with lesser sets or kind of with less rest, something like that. I just wanted to kind of find a way to kind of stick with the same amounts, but still kind of push a little bit, like improve on it and stuff, right? So I did, and last time for like over the last weekend, I did it in 4 sets instead. So I did 4 25 sets instead. And today I figured, I wonder, like, so in between I did like a max test of how many push-ups I could do, and I felt like I could do 30 pretty comfortable. So I'm like, so what if I do the 103 sets? Which means, like, you know, I kind of do 33 for 2 sets and 34 on the last one, you know? Kind of didn't feel feasible initially, but I tried it today anyway. And it worked. It did. I did it. Yeah, that's a long story short. I did it. Thank you, thank you. Don't know much about exercise, but your approach sounds logical. See, the trick is to not push yourself up, but push the world down. Yeah, I really like them. They feel good. It's quick and easy enough to get into it, but still with a warm-up and then kind of, you know, taking your time between them. Funny thing, I felt like I could do more after if I just kind of, because I did it in 3 sets, so technically, like, I'm thinking the next time I'm going to try to do 150 just to try it out, like add 2 more sets of 25 after the 33, but I don't know if it'll be possible. We'll see. But it's nice. The idea was like to kind of find other stuff, other stuff to kind of add to it. But I'm kind of liking, I'm kind of liking the upper body strength of it all, especially with the core training that comes with it, because the core is so annoying to train. If anyone's done any kind of workouts on the core muscles, you kind of know that they're usually really annoying. I gotta remember at one point I was going to start working on core exercises, and it was like, I'm gonna just do planking. You want to do planking? Planking will train it. You know, when you kind of just like hold your body up with on your elbows, or like your lower arms, and you have a name for your characters? No. D&D character 1, D&D character 2, D&D character 3. Like, yeah, I was gonna say that now. I was gonna say that because, like, if someone told you, like, you get an incredibly good core workout if you only do this for 2 minutes. Longest 2 minutes ever. If you think that you cannot, if you think that the ability to slow down time is beyond you, if the ability to, like, if you think the ability to slow down time is like something you could never achieve, do a planking, or do like they call it the hunter's rest in Swedish. That's basically when you sit up against the wall without actually sitting on anything. You're essentially, you know, bending your knees at a 90-degree angle, and you're just kind of just doing it against the wall. A hunter's rest. Oh, that's right. The second one did have a name. Luna, Princess I don't remember the full thing. So yeah, that'll give you the power to slow down time, because I don't think time will ever feel that slow. The one thing I do like about the wall squat, yeah. So the one thing I do like about doing core exercises that I kind of because the set that I the push-up sets that I would do are kind of like you kind of have to do 5 sets, and I'm using the same app to kind of keep track of my 3 sets of 100 instead. So instead of doing 0 on the last 2, I did one, just kind of did a couple of extra, like 5 extra after and I kind of did those when you kind of I don't know what you call it. Like the position is essentially you lift your tail feathers a little bit, you know, like this, and then you kind of lower your you kind of go like this. It's kind of like lower your head, and then you kind of just swing your body up while they kind of I don't know what it's called. Without putting like your body down on the ground, you essentially kind of stretch one downward dog maybe, and then you kind of just kind of swing your body up so your legs are straight. So you kind of at one point your body is like, you know, in the lower push-up state, but then you kind of just lift it up in one way and you can't take it back up again. I like those kind of core exercises more so than just planking, when you're actually moving your body a bit. Seesawing, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I managed 3 times 33 push-ups. I did not think I was going to be there a couple of months ago, and it felt quite comfortable still. So it's working out pretty good. Yeah, it's not getting the same fit. It's very topless, very shirtless, but definitely getting a little bit of a little jabot there. That's all. With a little collar as well, with a loose collar. Maybe I'll do like a different tie or something. It's just kind of funny. The top button definitely gave up, and the I don't know if I want to do like a little vest over here as well. And that absolutely does not fit. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this thing. It kind of goes with nobility to have a bit of a ponytail, and I represent that statement. But it's also a little bit more noble to actually have your hair brushed and combed and up and everything. So. Hello, Meshu. You know what? A wig is a pretty good one. I'll put one of those silly nobles wigs from you know. I know they had a year time, but I'm like, and I've seen them other times as well. But I feel like you know, I think Pirates of the Caribbean when I think the nobles wigs. All right, I think this is pretty good. We're gonna adjust the face and stuff like that a little bit though. Let us bring in some of the colors here. I'm gonna do it gray, of course. I'm gonna add some green later, but I'm gonna add the base in here. And we're just gonna go in and start doing some. I think this should be a little bit darker. I don't know. I don't want the face to be kind of dark, just for the moodiness and kind of like towering giant kind of person and going like, want some tea? What sounded like Lurch from it? I guess so. I can. Can I do Lurch? You rang. Yeah, I totally can. This is getting kind of cold. Hold on. I kind of want to give him a big axe, but yeah, that's we'll see. In order to get this this thing to work, I'm gonna just go in and use some a little bit of a blur brush, a little bit of smudge. Can probably have some other adventuring song right now. Porcelain paint. A cane would fit. I guess so. You need to have a really pretty porcelain teacup and this big bulky hand. That's for sure. Hello, Ella Birds. Welcome. I'm gonna do a little bit of just kind of rendering out the face a little, like right now. Still want the face to be kind of dark, but still not too overly so. We'll see how it turns out. One of Many difficulties I find while doing this challenge is how to express the alignment aspect. I understand that, Mishu. I had the same thing. I did a little silly for my archer. I don't know if you've seen or remember that. Let me show you. Let's see, the drawing. For the dwarf is a true neutral, so the book likes to read, right? So we got a dwarf that says likes to read in true neutral, so he's reading perfect balance because that's kind of what true neutral is, you know? They seek true balance in the world. Now, it's not actually the same kind of balance of like a yoga pose and some blocks on top of each other, but the joke is there, you know? It's tricky. It's kind of there if you kind of feel like you want to somehow express it. If you got a chaotic evil, then they can be very evil, you know? So it's not a very like, it's just a little extra, a little bit of spice, you know? A little bit of extra on the optional stuff. Little cuz busy. Oh my god, oh, thank you. I can show you guys what we got so far. So we got a dwarf, the ranger dwarf, true neutral, likes to read. This is kind of how it turned out. It's still very sketchy because I moved on to the next one, but at least you kind of see the idea there, right? You kind of see everything. As for the princess, Princess Cupcake, Tala Moonshadow. This is cat warlock, right? Is how she turned out right here. I haven't drawn an anthro cat like this before. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Angry cat face. Now we're just doing a silly barbarian. He's so badass. I'm really happy with how Tala turned out. If I were to bring back any of these characters, I would love to draw Tala again. Man, the face looks a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Good thing about going about something in a little cartoony style or something is like even if anatomy is a little wonky, it can still bring it together, you know? But let's see if we can fix something. It's been really fun to draw these characters because of the fact I haven't drawn any kind of like these kind of like drawing style in a long time, so it was fun to revisit and see that, you know, the improvements I've done on other sides of art have also carried over. This kind of style was more so if I were to do commissions of people's video game characters, you know. But I see like all of these, like this needs to be adjusted a little bit, like the angle of everything would kind of need to be changed a little bit because it's things are a little off. Yeah, the jaw. So I guess you saw that too, side. And if I just kind of alter it a little bit, it should kind of be all right. So it's all right. But yeah, this one is I have the least amount of time, I guess, to really work on this one. So I'm guessing I think my approach for this one is gonna be that we get most of the recognizable aspects in, so that you can tell that like, okay, yeah, like the expression, the vibes, the mood, and then kind of just leave it as kind of a concept sketch, depending on. We'll see, we'll see. That's kind of worth remembering when it comes to a when it comes to the art challenges, right? It's kind of like with the last one with Minutia, I felt like that was a pretty polished design. Not like 100% completely ultra rendered, but it doesn't have to be. The character looks pretty cool. For this one, it was a little bit more concept sketchy, but it's also kind of good to remember that you don't always need to render something to completely fully just to kind of express a like express an idea or a character, right? If you want to enter a challenge, you don't always have to do a lot of rendering. You can, it looks impressive, of course, and it's really everything you want to do with the challenge. Let's see, stream music. Let's find some of the other stuff. Up. Some battle music. I think these are the same battle musics. Yeah. Swift strike. Awkwardly quiet. Oh, that's a lot of. Okay. Wow, this is a. I added some stuff and it added way too much. Hold on. Hollow loop. Is this the? Yeah. No, we still need a little bit of. I'm putting some of these songs back now. Overworld. Well, this is the. Yeah, let's do this one's fine. Dun, dun, da, da, dun. I guess one good inspiration for this would be like Akuma from Street Fighter or something, you know? Dude looks like a demon. Let me see. I'm pretty sure there was some other that went a little. He looks mean. Yeah, he looks mean, but it's an aristocrat. It's a barbarian still, but a barbarian aristocrat. No. It's a bit of a shame that the loops were kind of hidden now, because I find a lot of drive in the ones that feel very adventurous. But I can't find them right now. He has layers like a cake. Cakes have layers. This needs to be up there. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Yo, okay, that's fine. Let's leave the face for a little bit. Get some zoom out to get some shadows in when we might need them a little bit more. If you zoom in, zooming in is good for details, but whenever you're trying to get a recognizable shape or like a general volume and expression of something, I feel like I personally find it much nicer to achieve when zooming out a bit. Because ultimately, even with a finished picture, people are gonna notice the kind of the general impression first, right? When they're browsing about the social media and kind of happening to be kind of, you know, dropping by on your we're gonna give him a noble wig. I feel like we're gonna give him a noble wig for sure. So right now I'm not really doing any specific details on it. So I'm just kind of indicating the light and shadow and everything to kind of really get a feel for this. What goes what and where. Would mutton chops be noble, aristocratic? Yeah, making it look good on a small screen is kind of important since you want people to see your art. Yeah, exactly. When they're scrolling around, you kind of want them to double take, you know, kind of stop. When I go like scroll. Oh, what was that? Oh, wow, that's cool. Double taps, likes, and then scroll. There you go. Angrier eyebrows. Mutton chops were hype in society once, so I guess you should maybe have some here, yeah? I'm gonna make the wig white and stuff, so it's gonna it'll work out. It'll work out. It's giving me the I don't remember what was the rock golem looking guy in Treasure Planet, you know, the second in command. Yeah, exactly. What's his name? The medic? No, the one that took a swim in space. Very insensitive of me, but the one that the old lobster crabby guy kind of chopped his Mr. Arrow. That's the one, Mr. Arrow.
Cabin boy.
That's the one that cut him loose. Yeah, straight and true, Mr. Arrow. Exactly. Gives a little bit of a wilder Mr. Arrow of this one, I feel, you know. I'm just going to be using my own. This is my brush again that I'm using that has the slight, how do you say, blending with a bit of texture and a square kind of tip. I'm just going to be using that one to kind of render out this whole thing, this beast of a half orc. And then we do some muscles. Muscles are so tricky, especially big bulky muscles, because if you do them, if you go like 0 fat percentage, then it all just looks like piece over piece over piece over piece over piece, you know? It's gonna looks weird, like building blocks. I would kind of want to incorporate the same aspect I always have when it comes to skin, is that kind of trying to use a softer brush to kind of render that out, because, you know, unless it's very it actually is building block after building block, the general musculature kind of needs to be like muscles are soft when they're not being crazy tense, you know. Muscles are generally soft, even if they are kind of bulky look bulky on people. They when relaxed, it's tender prime beef, if I were to say it like that. So I'm gonna try to give it shape, but I'm gonna be using an airbrush to kind of try to render this, because just to kind of still stay true to that kind of my you know, like that skin, generally skin stuff are this will be a kind of a soft feeling thing. So yeah, unless your character is flexing all the time, yeah, right. Muscly people are very huggable until they hug you back. By the way, you know, this is a little on the by, Plumies, but do you have you ever, I feel like it's like a fun little thing to share, I suppose. Have you ever had anyone kind of, you know, shake your hand and they just have a bit too strong of a grip because for some reason they wanna, like, I don't know, assert themselves or whatever? I don't know if that happens with, like, for everybody. And then you squeeze even harder. No, you just completely negate their strength. Do you know how you do that? It's very easy. There's a pressure point really reachable when you shake someone's hand. I feel like I just happened. I learned this a long time ago. It's like, yeah, they often wear a bunch of rings. Yeah, that's also like, that usually hurts, right? Yeah. So if you, when you reach out for to grab someone's like when you shake someone's hand, right? Let's see if we can do how does that look like? Let me try to, let's see. Let me try to look at my own hand first. So Let me draw it out for you guys so you can understand what I'm talking about. I feel like this is a good thing to know because it's a very silly thing people do, and you can negate it quite easily. So arm here, right? And then you have like a hand. I'm gonna try to do like you're gonna like, okay, I'm gonna shake your hand here. So usually the thumb kind of goes out a little bit. This is also the left hand, so pay no mind to that. And then kind of like the rest of the hand kind of tilts a little bit down, right? And then you have like finger, and maybe finger there, yeah. So this works out, yeah. All right, there you go. We can read it. There you go. Right hand. There you go. Oop. So, the strength of your grip is in your tendons. So this part is a very prominent key feature to kind of how if that part is free of any kind of like disruption, you are at your strongest, because that's kind of, you can tense the tendons no problem there, right? So you kind of meet their hand, cluck, and then they just grip. But when you grip, it usually becomes this kind of angled down kind of thing, right? And you kind of grip and squeeze the hand. So the thing is, like, if you approach them, if you kind of already get the vibe from them, you approach them with this kind of a hand instead. You kind of stretch your finger, either the index finger or both index and middle finger, and essentially just kind of squeeze with your ring and pinky finger to kind of meet their handshake, right? But the idea is that you put the index finger or both those fingers on this part here. So when you grab them, you just push your fingers or one finger there while squeezing with the other fingers and your thumb, so it kind of feels like you're still shaking their hand. But if you put like, I think like index and long and middle finger are best to do that with, but if you put them there, they lose all strength completely. So you're essentially grabbing with a ring finger, pinky finger, and thumb. You're shaking their hand, right? But as long as you have your fingers your main two fingers extended, covering this part here, they have no strength. They can feel like they're squeezing as much as they can, but their crushing strength is completely negated. That tendon is pretty weak. You don't have to push or hurt it. The pain goes to their pride. If you wanna see how weak that tendon is, you can relax your hand. If you have someone nearby, you can ask. You can relax your hand and ask people to kind of squeeze that part, and you'll see that your whole hand just collapses. You guys know what I mean? If you can just ask someone to kind of grab your hand, like what would that be? Kind of like, let me redraw this. Just relax your hand and ask someone to kind of maybe put their thumb here and their other fingers in the back, and just squeeze down a little bit with their thumb over this part here. It's not gonna work if you're tensing, but if you're relaxed and let someone do that, it's gonna be like they're just kind of making your hand close for you. That's how weak the tendons are, but they're also really important, because that's also where your finger strength lies. I had to do that once. Like, honestly, you got the vibe from someone and you kind of just had to, okay, I'm gonna have to, I have not tried this for realsies. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna have to do that because I'm just getting a vibe that they're just gonna like freaking crush my hand. Umiyama Amboros. Hello everybody, welcome. Hello Raiders, Dango Raid. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? That's also why if it nerve in the carpal tunnel gets pinched, your fingers tumble. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, Natsu. Hello Mimidachi, how you doing? Hello Ambrose, Lysander, Chad, and Lucy. Oh, Lucy's already here. Hello, hoot hoot. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing alright, thank you. I had a lot of scuff, a bit annoying, because tablet driver was not working, you know. I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm doing a third character for my D and drawing, my Dungeons and Drawings art challenge, right? So this time I rolled a half-orc barbarian. Chaotic good I don't think is gonna matter, but you can see him as a good guy anyway. And they're a noble aristocrat, so I'm drawing a funny little thing here. First of all, I'm kind of brushing up on muscle. Lots of muscle, and aside from that, I'm also I don't know. I'm just trying to practice, kind of refresh all of this. And I'm completely prepared, and I gave you like, I don't know, there's something about the vibes first, you know? And if they do, then it's all fine, because I'm not like parrying with a lot of power or anything. You just put your fingers there, it's all fine. That's just kind of how I've approached greeting people. Meow! Hello, welcome. Void, hello. Good time of day. Hoot hoot. Stream go well, Ambrose? Are there any video game alternatives to D&D? I'm smooth brain and too many steps scare me. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple, Rylan. I must say, if you want the video game, this obviously Baldur's Gate is straight up Dungeons and Dragons. If you want it a little bit simplified with the same kind of, you can put your choices in. Try Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. If you want a D&D-esque experience with some kind of like role-playing and character choices, try Octopath Traveler. I think that's what I've got right now. There's a lot of them, honestly. There's a lot of an RPG is essentially Dungeons and Dragons-esque, you know, but it's Assassin's Creed does not wanna work, huh? Dang it. I suppose the Dragon Age games are also very close to D&D if you're gonna like look at it from like actual dragons and fantasy settings. I'm trying to pronounce that Militsioner. Oh, cool. Militionnaire? Militionnaire. I don't know, I'm usually kind of hoping the trailers will pronounce the games that I know. Giant officer one? The giant cop. I don't know, sorry. I've had a rock over my head for a while. I may have seen a giant officer on social media. PC tried Guild Wars. I suppose it's not very D&D in the sense that your choices maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't played, like, I remember trying Guild Wars 2 a long time ago, but I didn't play it for that long. But yeah, usually D&D inspired systems in games and stuff tend to still be a very like complex video games per se. Like if you're looking for a hacky slashy experience, it tends to not be the place to be or go to, because it's about the role playing, the character building, and your stats and how you get around and navigate situations and circumstances. I would guess that the you could also essentially do like Elder Scrolls or Fallout. Technically also, I mean, they have an RPG system with stats and abilities that let you approach other different situations in different ways. So best name for your cat companion, cat deity companion. Oh yeah. What you gonna go for? What is the name? Final Fantasy XIV has similar feel as well. I would say a game where you can negotiate and talk your way through the whole game is a very close experience to a Dungeons and Dragons situation. Just call them pelote, which is like yarn ball in French. Oh. I read it in Spanish because that kind of sounds like ball in Spanish. The only difference between all these and Dungeons and Dragons is the aspect of chance, really. Well, I suppose so. Like actually tabletopping is kind of funny with how you have to navigate failing certain things. It's a video game you can always reload and still manage a pass a check, you know. Yarn Ball is a really cute name, I agree. Yeah, Dragon Age has a pretty good following, and I believe you can make your own character there as well, and there are fantasy races and stuff. If more action combat is more your cup of tea, then Dragon's Dogma, I guess. You're still very much the big difference as well is that when you play a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, you're not automatically the chosen one and destined to lead and conquer and win and everything. That's a bit more on the storytelling aspect. Which I think it's a really fun aspect of tabletop, and I personally don't mind it being the case for tabletop. But if I'm playing a video game, I tend to kind of want to be more center of things. Are you part eagle or hawk? You are yeah, I'm an owl. I'm a noble owl. I'm based off a horned owl, I suppose. But yes, very astute, very good eyes. I'm indeed an owl. I have lots of feathers. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Here, see? In roleplay games like that, I feel you're a bit of a loser. Like campaigns that start you off on a low level kind of thing. Where everyone's an owl. You guys on chat, you're plumies. You look like this, cute little owls in my chat. This is the fan mascot. Based on the notion that you're each a feather under my wing. And hence you also lift me as I lift you, and we soar high in the skies together. It's already 9 o'clock. I need to put some more stuff in this before I have to wrap up. Yeah, starting late on this because of this scuff is it's a bit of a shame, gotta say, a bit of a shame. Not gonna lie. Maybe because Barbarian should have some scars, yeah? I mean, like Elden Ring, you're a loser. You start as just an ordinary guy, you can become whatever you want. In video games per se, you're usually kind of set up to kind of really scale up quite a lot in your leveling and stuff. You could become almighty ultimately, right? But tabletops, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Because your actions are linked to luck? Yeah, very much so. You are, depending on your character though, I remember if you could, depending on the difficulty checks and everything, right? At least you could still be having like advantage rolls and stuff if it's something that you would be doing. Okay, so we'll do some more details later. I kind of let's establish a little bit of the rest of this for now, right? Muscles are funny squishies when not tense. So let's just kind of do this like this. The fun aspect is the actual storyteller aspect of it all, I think, because it is like a matter of chance, of course, if you succeed or not, but it's kind of like on the storyteller to be like why you failed, you know? Make it believable that you failed. Instead of like, yeah, you just fell on your face. It's like, yeah, I'm a master acrobat though. It's better if someone kind of be like, yeah, so some kids are playing around, they threw like a marble at like in your area, and right when you put your foot down, you could never have predicted this, you know. And it kind of slipped. Had to slap herself for 1d4 damage. Oh my gosh. A giant frying pan, yo. Frying pans are essentially molded lumps of iron. There's like, I can do pretty good damage. I hope it's a very giant one. Hoot Dark Mo, welcome, welcome. Yeah, like the fun times of tabletop and why it also takes a long time to set up and everything is just kind of the silly things that happen in between, you know, the interactions and how you're gonna do something straightforward going up, and what you in a video game you would go up and push like, you know, the action button A or something to talk to something, but when it's tabletop you're always so much more like Yeah, if you wanna crank up the storytelling, then you're telling about everything, how you're being observed as you approach, and then you're supposed to get some information out of this mysterious lady at the bar or something, you know. So even just something as trivial. I say trivial, but if you have like social anxiety, it's quite a big deal. But walking up and talking to someone, that would be trivial in video games, can be something that, you know, interesting aspect of tabletop. Hello, Micah. Welcome. It's pretty cool bonding moment if everyone is in it for the same thing, you know. If everyone's having a good time, then it's just kind of like the moments you share and like little adventure is such a you had to be there kind of a thing. I'm just gonna do this part dark and then kind of blend it out a little bit, get a little bit of some brighter for the kind of rib bits here. Yeah, that's what I mean. When it comes to, you kind of have to know what everyone is in for when it comes to that. Oh, thank you. It's normal size, it's just big. Hi, Lemon. Welcome. It's actually one of the big ones. Oh. I need to double check the how to best do these kind of muscles. For now I can just like blend them and kind of still make them look somewhat somewhat all right. Okay, barbarian gear, A. Something like this will suffice. Let's see. Kind of like the bone set from Monster Hunter. Let's see, what do we have? This is a good one. This is a classic one. We'll do a classic barbarian thing and have like some kind of skull. I say classic when just thinking, you know, very, very traditional. Yeah, as I said, it was going to be like an hourglass figure equivalent, you know? But yeah, I guess we should have more fuzz then if we're going to do traditional pelt and kind of not a loincloth, but essentially, you know. Gotta sell the barbarian look. As if it's not plenty barbaric already. Nobly wears it, yeah. I mean, I got the setup otherwise, you know. This is just a work uniform for being a barbarian. It's just a work uniform. This is mandatory, so that he has the union rights. Thank you, Chewing. He's an aristocrat. Hello, Fua. Welcome, welcome. The battlefield is the meeting. I'm doing pretty good. We're drawing a half-orc barbarian that is a noble aristocrat. So I'm doing some stuff. I think I want to get some funny like aristocrat wig. Hey, there we go. Ayo. Oh, that would be really funny. Teeny tiny wig. That would be so funny with the little. Yeah. You know what? You know what? We're doing this. Let's go. So I guess it needs to have those two little. I'll put them higher. I'll put them higher for the sake of the ears. We're gonna have these two little rolls. You know what I mean? In the wig. It's gonna be white hair, but we gotta get the ears. Should we go over the ears, I guess, but just for the sake of it. High society, yeah, definitely. Barkar, wreck your face, the second, you know. Sir Barkar, wreck your face. Okay, let's see, how do we do this wig in the best of ways? I'm gonna do these doing like this. This should look convincing enough if we do enough like lines that kind of like imply where the groups of hair are going, you know, like this. Nice, Sue. Heck yeah, we got it. It's all coming together. And then for the last bit, of course, we gotta have. You need to have a little bit of a a tie. And there needs to be a ponytail. I don't make up the rules. There needs to be. Give a beauty mark. Now. You guys are all, I should put some feathers on him too. Funny enough, I would kind of like this kind of hair better, but that looks kind of silly. That's alright, just indicate it. Fine. Ugh. Fine, you guys aren't even saying anything, but I'm just like, ugh. Alright, fine. You get what you here you go. some very esteemed mutton chops here. They're just called that, Pua, don't worry. They're not actually mutton chops. It's just the hairstyle. It's just the hairstyle. Silk boat to the ponytail is a classic. What do you mean? Nah, we kind of need to leave the orc look there. It's fine. All right, cool. I feel like we established. Oh, you know what? I should save. I should probably save. I haven't drank anything. What kind of tea is he drinking? The tears of his enemies. It's a very new it's a new blend. It goes in the Barkar Wreck Your Face family. It's their own little thing. Yeah. Alright, cool. Fancy orc, yeah, it's an half-orc barbarian, that's a noble aristocrat. You'll love it. This is my third character for this challenge, right? So I am making I'm picking these traits because when I made this challenge, it would be so funny if someone got this and that. And I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna make myself get it because I kind of already started picturing what something like that would look like. So I just picked it. There we go. Alright, cool. Friggin' straight up shirt arm cheeling. It's Darjeeling for Darcy blows. It's not really it kind of gives a little bit of with the white hair and stuff. Right, so kind of want the or whale hunt, but I kind of want this part to be kind of I don't know, how do we go about doing like something really silly for the you know what? I kind of want a very big, scary gauntlet. I guess it would be kind of with some fur there as well. with some plate and some ties, like a lot of like some leather straps. And then another strong hand. Kind of wanted it to be like a, you know what? You know, this isn't working out. Let me copy paste. We're gonna change some fundamentals with this, because this arm kind of needs to kind of be bent a little bit. Like, there you go. Kind of need to bring this back. You know what I mean? Actually, that doesn't. We need to kind of cut that arm out and bend it like so. And then we just bring this back with some like that. Feel like it tangents a little bit, but we're working out the details. Kind of want him to be holding the other part, you know, like of course if you're proper noble person, half orc, you would be. I'm gonna take some notes from the from Earl and Lady Grey, right? That you would kind of be holding the little saucer for the tea in the other hand, right? A tea bag, a tea bag, a tea bag. How dare you? You're gonna tell me you microwave your tea as well? Just kidding. Your tea water. They don't even have microwaves. Yes, I knew it. You know what? Checks out. This, I don't know. This hand is not, I don't know if it's working out really. It kind of looks alright with it being all strong and whatnot there, so it's okay. Can leave the hand there. It's kind of tangenting into what a lot of the details that sell the idea on it being a barbarian, you know? Hello, Citri. Yeah, very fancy gentleman orc. That's what we're going for. Do still want a weapon for him. I just don't know how to really bring that around. But it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's all fine. The other hand is a bit short. It's a little short. It's a little kind of, should be a little bit lower kind of a deal. A little more something like that. And we just fill everything in a bit again. Lots of here we go. A bit weird of a hand. Let's we'll sort some of the details out next time. I think we kind of got a pretty good base of what I wanted to do here. Honestly, this is not gonna make sense because the wrap is kind of in front for the weapon. But huge axe on the back, right? But that's not gonna make sense. That gets in the way. We can say that is magnets, but it's not gonna make sense. Okay. So what do you guys feel? Does it have like a very intimidating figure impression? This is a working title, okay? This is Barkar. Barkar, what's that? What's that? Like Alphonse. Alphonse, wreck your face. The second Esquire. There you go. Large weapon would help too. I agree. I just don't know how to make the large weapon happen. I kind of need to change something with the wreck your face. Yeah, wreck your face. I'm thinking. Okay, let's. I just made a copy here. I'm just gonna see if it's not gonna be very natural looking pose, but you know, if we kind of just bring this arm up here, you know. But I'm probably gonna need to change the like so you can see the weapon going down here as well. Wreck your face, yeah. Wreck your face. The second. Heir to the country of white knuckles. White Knuckle Valley. I'll just say wreck your face, second Esquire of White Knuckle Valley. Sure, I'll add that. White Knuckle Valley, known for their brave, ruthless tournaments and delicious crumpets. Known for their intense bloodshed and digestive biscuits. I guess this arm doesn't work either. Do we even have an arm? We have an arm. We have an arm. They make the softest, most tastiest cream puffs that you can enjoy while witnessing the bloodshed. Barkar, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to dunk a digestive biscuit in your tea while it's warm. That is good. Giving the people bread and circus. Heck yeah. See, that's how it works. That's how it works. You bow fancily and elegantly before breaking your cheekbones and dislocating. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Raw. It's just kind of like you see like, oh, the Barker Alphon stands in your way, and you're kind of like, you have that one person in your party that you can, the other angle of this is like, huh, what, huh, that guy, he looks like a pansy. Yeah, you guys don't let his muscles fool you. I'll go talk. I'll go deal with him. And then you just kind of like, your party member is just walking towards Barkar. And then you kind of see the actual scene play out. And he just walks off screen, and you just hear like bone breaking sounds, and then his equipment just fly. Your teammate is incapacitated. Very hype. I'll say a Vilhelm scream. Or you see the other teammates going like, ooh, oh, I didn't know that was supposed to, oh, you know, I didn't know that bent that way. Ah. Oh my gosh, it's not very cozy, but I can just imagine the silliness of it all. Apologies. Let's see. Gotta get the inner thigh, make like the outer muscle, kind of pretty big chunks of muscle here onto the knee, right? So it doesn't have to be very rendered all the way. It's all good. A random keg, yeah. When they kind of go so like when, okay, no, it's going a bit too silly violent, cartoony violence, alright, but yeah, not gonna add to the graphic. pardon, apologies. Going a little bit over, should wrap up soon. Let's see. I just kind of want the pose down, you know? Kind of just want the there we go. Hello, Noel. Thank you. A nat 20 and using this guy's kit. Fitting into high society. And the barbarian does it. Not like actually rolling a 20 and just kind of supposed to blend in somehow. I'd say the most exquisite dining that you may know, sir. What might it be? Ragnar likes food! Why, yes, that's such a simple and majestic way of viewing it, sir. You're completely right. I say, Andrew, please make sure you get some proper food, not these silly little appetizers with sticks in them, you know? Raw Barker wants more. Have I ever done my friggin' orc voice for you guys, huh? Have I ever done that orc voice? Well, you heard it now. I just realized I don't think I've ever done the orc voice. It's like a slightly more like a deeper Yoda, I guess. Lob. We'll figure it out next time. Yeah, that's very true. The posh orc voice is pretty fun too. This is such a funny little drawing. Anyway, that's all good. I'll save there. Seb, we had a couple of opportunities next week to also finish this up a little bit. At least the sketch is pretty good as is. I think it's already pretty kind of selling the character. You know what I mean? This is so silly. Take a screenshot of this, post it later. But yeah, let's round things up. Hutsu, everybody, hutsu. Thanks for joining me today. Next stream is gonna be a bit of a reveal, a bit of a little teaser drop. Next stream is the day you find out about someday, the next someday. For members, it'll be tomorrow. You get an earlier preview, so you know you get to know a day ahead of time. I figured I wanted to do it some kind of members privilege, so to say. But yeah, so you get to I get to see your reaction tomorrow, and everyone else's gets on Saturday. Yeah, really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this, showing you guys. And to reiterate again, if anyone dropped by did not hear what I said in the beginning, let me make sure that everything is right. You can watch the first bit of the stream if you are feeling worried that I will suddenly drop any kind of announcement of the nature that has been happening this week. For those that, I'll just kind of reiterate. For those that may have missed it, my gen mates and senpai, being Kiri, Vans, Rhubarb, Reina senpai, and Hu senpai, will be graduating in the next coming month. If you want to learn more about their circumstances, you should go to their channels and check their announcement VOD from when they announced it. There's also on their social media their actual graduation notices. Now, I already said so earlier, but I just wanted to bring this up because it's quite sad. I will miss them, but I do wish them all the best for their future endeavors. They've all been lovely friends and have been wonderful, supportive colleagues of mine as well. I just want to make it clear that I am not planning on leaving Globie whatsoever. So in case anyone was feeling anxious about this, just know that I'm here to stay. I've said so in the past already. I am happy where I am, here with you all doing what I love. So don't worry about that, okay? However, the actual thing that I'm going to do that is kind of important for people to know is that I will be changing the date of my birthday celebration. Some of you may know that my birthday is coming up at the end of next month on September 24th. However, my brother in Equinox, Vans, is graduating on the 26th, and to me, it just doesn't feel right to be celebrating a birthday, yay, happy birthday, when so many of my friends are graduating. So I would kind of want the spotlight to be on them and all of their streams, the last month of streaming that they have coming up. So I'll be moving my birthday celebrations to the second weekend of October, I believe it is. It is October 11th and 12th. So that will also be our 1.5 year anniversary that we've had together. So we can celebrate my birthday then. Birthday merch drop and everything is gonna happen there too. So that the graduating talents can have all the support and love that they deserve. So you guys know that my birthday, it's still gonna be my birthday, but I'm not gonna make a huge celebration of it or any kind of fancy stuff like that next. But it'll be 2 weeks after, on the second weekend of October instead. Yeah. So that's a deal, right? So yeah, keep a lookout on anything fun that might be coming up that we have planned with our gen mates and senpai that are rounding their streaming month up. So you know that deal at least. As for other fun teaser drops and stuff, check out members. You can check it out tomorrow. We'll have a little chat and I'll show you guys. I'll probably be drawing a little bit more on Barker here. I don't know, we'll see. But it is the member stream tomorrow is first and foremost for you guys to see the teaser a day earlier, and then everyone else can see it on Saturday. Sound good? Sound good? Yeah. Let's see if anyone's streaming right now. We can maybe drop by them. But then you guys know what the deal is. Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out today and for all the support. Oh, you know what? I think I have that's the yes, Squeegee, the resident fun guy. They're streaming, they're ranking date everything characters. And we also have art tax to give now, so we can we should make sure now that our pockets are full of art tax goods. We should raid into Squeegee. Does it sound very good? Sound very nice? I'm glad. It's okay. See you guys tomorrow. Get ready for a little teaser. We'll give people an opportunity to drop by, like give it not do the first thing we do, but we'll chat a little bit. Okie dokie. For now, we say bye bye. Bye 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 bye. And stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now. Do da.
Hi everybody. Did you like the orc voice? I taught Vil how to do the orc voice. Yeah, told him you have to tense your throat a bit, and it will sound like this. I like doing that voice. No one knows it's me. And I just look at them like, huh? Oh, that was a weird sound. Anyway, good afternoon. That was a weird sound. What was that? Oh, I don't know. That's so weird.